Hello, I'm Lady Rowe, and welcome to Lady Rowe's Queendom. You are invited to sit down, take a seat, and we're going to talk about all the things. Today, we're going to talk about Teddy and Tina Campbell's divorce. Child, I know Teddy didn't go out here and file for divorce after they've been going on a press tour telling the world how they've been fighting to stay married. I just know it didn't happen. But you know what? Before we get into all of those things, let's get some pleasantries out of the way. Welcome to Lady Rose Queendom, where we nurture, cultivate, and awaken your inner queen. You are welcome to come here and hang out with me. We're just down here for a short time, but to have a good time. Please like, comment, share, subscribe to this channel. I welcome those comments because I love to engage with you in the comment section. So please, let's do all the things and let's comment and let's have some great dialogue together. Remember, all views expressed in this live, they're all alleged. They're all in my opinion, and child, we just down here to have a good time for entertainment purposes only. That's it. That's it. And I don't know if any of this is true. All I know is what I saw out here, what I read out here, what I've heard out here. And I want to share with you guys. Fair use disclaimer. Some material in this video is used under U.S. copyright fair use, section 107, for purposes such as commentary, criticism, news reporting, and education. So let's get on into it. So if y'all don't remember, Mary Mary is a gospel music group, and Tina Campbell is actually one part of that group. It is a group of sisters, which is Erica and Tina. Both of them have the last name Campbell. Not related. The husbands are not related to each other. They just married two guys with the last name Campbell. So Tina Campbell, if you can remember, they used to have a show on I think it was on Week TV. It was on Week TV, and on that Week TV show, they actually encountered where Tina found out Teddy was cheating on her, and allegedly. And Teddy not only had cheated on her once, he had cheated on her several times. She said when she started finding out about the women, it was this woman, then it was another woman, then it was another woman, then it was another woman. I can see her right now saying that. So I went over and I found this clip before we start getting into the mess. This is what I found that I wanted to perk your memory. If in case you remember, I've done a little alterating, changed it up just so that I could play it here with fair use.
Watching. I thought we was the ideal relationship just like everybody else. And I got to find out in front of the whole goddamn world that all of my life was a lie? And you want me to quote scriptures right now? I don't want you to quote scriptures. You want me to say what I don't, you want me to say something that's all positive? I feel negative right now. I know that. I just want you to understand that. I know that. I never kissed another man. I never went out with another man. I never entertained the wrong conversation. I never cheated in my head. I never did anything. I was 190% committed to that man. And this is what you did? Every time I was gone, you stole my life away from me. I'm angry. Why you gotta do me like this? I was good to you, man. I was good to you. I was good to you. I don't want him. I don't want him. I don't want him. I don't want him. He don't deserve me. You said you never been through this, right? I have. Listen to me for a second. You ain't never been through it. I have. I'm gonna tell you how you get better. Even though you want to be negative, you make a conscious effort and a decision like you fighting a on the street and work toward positive. That's all you can do. That's the only choice you have. Y'all want me to be safer than I am. I don't. I love Jesus. I want to be like Jesus, but I'm not Jesus.
Child. If y'all remember, that was actually on the show that Mary Mary had on Week TV. It was called, the title of their show was called Mary Mary. It was a great run. They had a great run until Tina decided she didn't want to do it no more. Baby, Tina was the contention on that show. She was always creating some mess. And I'm gonna tell you something. I'm a Tina Campbell fan. I believe out of the two, I love Erica. But baby, that Tina can blow. Her voice is unmatched. But she is a little bit arrogant. But I like me some Tina Campbell. Anyway, that's not what we're here for. Let's go ahead and talk about the Tina Campbell divorce tea. Let's talk about that because I just cannot believe after all of the complaints and the campaigns and the interviews that they've gone on to tell people how you can heal you and stay married and live through all of this, even after You've had infidelity after your husband's been with this woman and this woman and this woman and this woman and this woman. Chad, they went on a whole campaign, and Teddy done went out here and filed for divorce. Chad, let's get into it. According to TMZ, Tina Campbell's husband, Teddy Campbell. If you know, Teddy played the drums. He plays the drums. He played the drums for Mary Mary when they were active, and he plays the drum for his quartet group. Chad, he be around here playing the drums. Teddy be all over the world playing the drums. Teddy Campbell has officially filed for divorce after over 20 years of marriage. I believe they got married in 2000. I believe they got married in 2000. Now, this right here, this is shocking because if you know their story, they already went through the worst and said they came back from it, baby. Like I said, they don't went around here on a campaign tour telling people how you can overcome infidelity and remain married. So what happened? At least what happened this time? Honey. Do you think this marriage is really over? We'll see. Let's get on into it. All right, let's get the facts straight, okay? So let's be clear. This is not just a rumor or some messy internet talk. TMZ actually reported that Teddy Campbell filed for divorce in Los Angeles, citing irreconcilable differences, which is kind of, you know, what people do when they really just don't want to be married anymore. It's just irreconcilable differences. They've been married since 2000, and that's really over a decade, almost it's 26 years, depending on whenever they got married. This is 2026. It's reported that they've been separated since around June of 2024. So they've been separated almost 2 years. So this just didn't happen overnight. This is something that's been brewing, and it I guess building up to this. So if you've been separated since June of 2024, I guess it's time to move on. So let's get into it. Now, let's talk about why this is hitting people so hard. Because this is the same couple who went through this very public cheating scandal years ago. Tina was very open about the pain, the betrayal. Remember, she did something to his Mustang. Did she? He had an antique Mustang. I think she painted over it or scratched it. She did something to his classic car. Um, and also she had came out here publicly and told us that she decided to forgive Teddy and they were going to rebuild their marriage. So they gave us, like I said, they've gone all around this world, this city, these states, giving this press tour with different interviewers saying that they had rebuilt their marriage and what it took, what it looked like. They prayed, they fasted, they testified, and they became examples of restoration. Do you hear me? This is what they did. They went all around. Oh, we did this, we did this, we did this. They was trying to be the spokesperson and the model of how you can overcome infidelity in your marriage and live through it. They really did. So now we hear the word divorce, right? We all got our ears up. We listening. It's all over TMZ. It's been on the news. If you open up social media, you've seen it. You scroll through your timeline, you've seen it. Like, what changed? What happened, Tina? What happened, Teddy? Because, or did you never change your ways, Teddy? We got some questions. Anywho, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Sometimes when a relationship goes through something that deep, even if you stay, everything is never quite the same. Do you hear me? It's never quite the same because in the back of your head, you're always gonna be thinking about what this sucker out here doing. Is he doing what he used to do? Has he reverted back to his old ways? It's always going to be in the back of your head. You can forgive, but can you fully rebuild trust? Think about that. Can you really, really trust a person when they've done things that are so egregious? It's something that we really, as adults, as people in relationships, as married individuals, have to really think about. If I forgive you after you've cheated on me and I stay here and endure this, will I really be able to truly forgive you and forget it? The answer is probably going to be no, because it's always going to be in the back of your head. And if you think that's the conversation that people don't want to have, child, that's what we really need to be having. We really need to be talking about, if you stay, is that trust ever back up to where it used to be? And I'm going to tell you, quite frankly, that answer is going to be no. Because from the outside, it looked like they had healed, right? When you looked at it from here, oh, it looks like, hey, they got it all together. They sitting on these couches and on these stages, and they're giving interviews to Steve Harvey and to this guy and to this guy. And it looks like they're doing better, that they've overcome this. But behind closed doors, you actually don't know what's actually going on. You don't know if they really have healed, if they've really overcome this. So let me ask y'all this. Be real honest in the comment section. Can you stay after repeated infidelity? Would you stay? Can you stay? Have you ever thought about that? Or have you dealt with it? And how did you deal with it? Did you have to go on with your life? Did you stay and try to, overlook it, not think about it? Let's be honest. Second question. And even if you stayed, would you ever look at your spouse, your loved one, that partner the same? Or do you look at them out the side of your eye? Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Get down in the comment section. We don't want no church answers today. We want some relationship answers today. Okay? We don't want that politically correct. I want to know how you felt about this situation, how you would deal with this situation, how you would move on from this situation. Would you move on together? Would you move on separately? Be honest with yourself. Now, I'm not going to sit up here and make anything up, but when someone files for divorce after 20 plus years, it's usually just not one thing. It could be a whole plethora of things. It could be old wounds resurfacing. It could be them growing apart. It could be something new that we just don't know yet. It could be I stayed for the kids to get grown. It could be a whole bunch of things. But until Tina speaks, we're only going to get one side of the story. Now, if my thoughts serve me correctly, I believe Tina going to get out here and say something. Because that's what Tina does. Tina is a talker, and Tina expresses her emotions verbally. She does. If you watched her, if you followed her, if you listened to her music, when she created her album was pretty much spoken word through song. Um, and she even expressed that when she sat down and talked about her album. I actually love Tina's album that she did after her and Teddy supposedly got over this infidelity. It is a great album. Really, really good album. Anyway, I'm definitely going to be watching this closely because I know Tina is going to address this at some point. Because, like I said, Tina likes to get out here and she expresses her feelings verbally. Now, we've watched Goo. Goo came out here and made a statement last night, and she was like, I ain't got nothing to say, mind your business. Erica this morning, she did a whole live, and I looked in it, baby, it was a lot of people in that live, and I'm sure they were expecting for Erica to talk. Baby, Erica gave y'all a Bible verse. Baby, Erica gave y'all a sermon. Okay? So I believe Tina's going to get out here and talk for herself, and when she does, we're going to do another live. Trust me, we're going to do another live when Tina finally gets out here and says what she needs to say. So make sure you subscribe. Your notifications are on because you already know we're going to talk about that right here in the Queendom. We're going to talk about it. And before you go, please drop your final thoughts in the comment. Is this truly the end? Or do you think Tina and Teddy will reconcile again? Child. After everything they went through, would you have stayed? Would you have stayed? Be honest. Would you have stayed with old Teddy? And he done been out there with this woman and that woman and that woman and that woman. I don't know. But here's what I do know. It's not easy to deal with. As women, as men, we are complicated individuals. And infidelity is hard to think I trusted you and you took my trust and my emotions and you discarded it. Oh, that's a lot to take. Anywho, y'all, that's all I got for now. Get down in the comments. We're going to talk about this. And I'll see you in the next one. If no one told you today they love you, I love you. Bye-bye.